Hey everyone, Sage is here. So currently I am trying to get my Horse Emblem team ready to go. That's Crom. Thank you though. And this means that I'm having to deal with a few things before, going too crazy. I'm gonna put out my Priscillas and be ready to go. I'm just trying to level up Ursula here, one of my Ursulas, and get her ready to go for a Horse Emblem team that I will have arena with. And since I was doing that, I figured I would look over and, well, this is something that you may find me doing a lot more, and you might find yourself doing a lot of, and that is, well, I guess I should talk about this, but I don't want to sound too preachy or too annoying. I know that's probably something that I do a lot of. Chances are if you're watching this, you're already annoyed, so thumbs up for me, good job. Oh, I need to go do stall, actually. You know what? I'll do that and get ready for that level 1 arena that someone wanted me to do. But chances are you probably noticed it as well. And I'll be pretty honest, this game, I love Heroes as it is, but I'm going to pose the question to you guys as an opinion to those who play this game. For those who, frequent or don't, or are infrequent, is there a lack of content right now? Because I'll be pretty honest, I've probably said I'll be pretty honest several times throughout all of these videos, but to be the most blunt that I can, I kind of feel like there's a lack of content when it comes to Heroes right now. Occasionally, we'll have a special hero banner, which is neat. That's cool. A grand hero battle is always neat. It's always fun to do it, and I like those. I like these. I like seeing them, pop up, and I like having fun with it, especially now that occasionally they bring back old ones and they have new quests. That's always cool, but outside of that, well, we really only have a few things that pop up. Every month we get a new banner, and by new banner I don't mean, something like the Focus banner Lloyd. I mean more like Rite of Shadows here, which has new units, new abilities, occasionally, a retread that might have a new face. I'm looking at you, Bowie. And, that's always neat. That's a cool thing. But between that, we really only have a few things that happen, and that is every two to 3 weeks, maybe, we will get a new special hero. New Grand Battle, Hero Battle. That's cool, as we've gone before, and outside of that, chances are you're probably spending your time in 2 categories. 1, in Training Tower, or 2, over at the arena, because that is life right now, is arena. Oh. Huh, I didn't notice that, Riss was actually in there. Okay, well, alright, that makes sense. Oh, okay, Shauna and Tsubaki, yeah. Still, chances are, that's where you spend most of your time if you're playing this game, grinding up, using your stamina potions, maybe waiting for an event that might pop up occasionally. And, I bounce around the two. I mostly bounce around Training Tower because, well, I like leveling up units, and maybe every 3-4 weeks, maybe a month, we get a voting gauntlet. I don't really call the voting gauntlet too much content, honestly. People might be going, "What do you mean by that?" Because, well, to give you an example, basically, what do? Well, you play one round. You select your first unit. You go in there. It's usually a pretty easy battle because it's a mixed match of odds and ends from other people's teams, and then you get flags for it. And where do you get the other flags? Well, you get them from surprise voting, going to Training Tower and doing the arena as well. I'm slowly losing my mind. It might be because of that. I might be dwindling a bit when it comes down to it. And there goes when it comes down to it again. I have self-referential humor, guys. I'm popular. No, and I'll be pretty honest, I don't know about you, but I get tired of arena pretty quick. I mean, I'm trying to make it so, I'll have rare or weirder teams when I go in there to try and see if we can't, make it work. That's what I'm working on when it comes to, a video series, is, weird, quirky arena teams. Let's see how this works, and it's been a lot of undertaking, a lot of effort. And I'm working on that. It's gonna be fun, but a normal arena is the constant thing, and I hate to say it, but AI is just kind of stupid. And then, of course, here we are at the training stratum, and we're just, you know, like, you just go in, go where you want to go, bam, done, over. And that's pretty much all we're doing. Or at least I feel like I'm doing in this game. I like it, but, you know, I like the game in general, but at times I feel like maybe, perhaps, it's just, it might be a little bit harder to, you know, kind of... I don't know how to explain this, but it might be a little bit more difficult to try and explain what exactly, you know, I'm doing in this game outside of, hey, I'm doing the stratum every day. Pretty much, I'm leveling up Ursula because, well, to use in the arena, that is a constant repeat. Oh boy, and it's weird to me. It's a weird kind of thing to talk about, because I know some people are probably like, oh, I don't have any of these problems, you're just being a baby, and yeah, probably. But I feel like maybe this, you know, this wouldn't be too big of a deal if maybe, just maybe, you know, we had a bit more change up in game modes right now. You know, we have War Vortex coming out. I don't know when, I forget the exact timing for that, but that will be sometime in the future. Hopefully that'll be interesting. That's the simulated permadeath thing, which I'm sure they can really probably get a lot out of, you know, giving certain quests to do, you know, certain things with the War Vortex. I'm having high hopes for it, but, you know, I would really like some more game modes that focus around just playing the game and having fun. The Voting Gauntlet is interesting. You know, when I first saw that it was just not labeled here and it was a mystery and it was like two swords interlocked, I'm like, oh, could it be PvP? Online PvP? That'd be awesome. And then it was Voting Gauntlet, and it's just basically the every 3 weeks here's some feathers thing. Not that that's bad. I think that's a good thing that at least they have something to give feathers with. But, you know, it's kind of obvious that, well, that's a bit awkward. I'm gonna go get stalled here real quick, and, you know, maybe, just maybe, I'm freaking out. Maybe I'm the weird guy who's like, yeah, I would like more stuff. Oh, good, that's a bunch of forest. That's great. And they're also horses, so they get to go through the forest as well. You know what, I'll just let them do that while I talk, and... I don't know. I might be being a baby. I know a lot of you are like, ah, oh, God, here he goes another again with one of his, you know, weird videos about what he thinks should be in the game. This is not going to end well for Ursula. I can already tell. And, you know, I understand, but I like to think that maybe, just maybe, you know, voicing these things, getting other people's, you know, ideas on what happens in this game is not a bad idea. I like to think that maybe we can all have a civilized discussion about what we would like to see in the game, because right now I'm really getting tired of just constantly doing stratum and then, you know, maybe, just maybe, doing something new. Maybe. Grand Battle Heroes are great. I enjoy every second of those when I can, even though I'm terrible at them, which I admit I am. I'm pretty god-awful, guys. Have you seen any of the videos? Seriously. So when it comes down to it, I'm just, you know, I'm terrible, but it's something new. It's new content, but it doesn't have, you know, too much to do, honestly. I think maybe... I would hope for maybe online PvP myself. You know, originally I said I wasn't sure how that would work out, but a lot of you were like, yeah, well, I think it could work. So, you know, I'm always game to try that out. And, you know, I still think adding in some variety of modes that aren't just simple, you know, PvP with AI kind of things, or just training up your unit constantly is something I would like to try, but, oh, God, it's gonna be awkward. You know what? So you can try to talk. You can try and attack Priscilla there, and I will call it a day. But basically, it's just, ah, man, there's just so much to do, and, you know, a lot of it's just typical grind. Hey, look, we got stall. I kind of get a little bored of constantly. I mean, I've gone through all of the content. that I could. I mean, I've done everything that I can. I like, you know, occasionally we'll have special defense battles and things like that, which are always new and you know, interesting, unique stuff that I can sink my teeth into, you know, and occasionally a new story mode pops up, but there just isn't enough of that content, I feel, to extend out. We need something that's a little bit more repeatable, that is not so simplistic, I feel, because that's basically what the Voting Gauntlet and Arena are, and Stratum as well. Granted, you know, the Training Tower does have some variety in how it assigns new classes, I guess, if you really want to call that variety, but I don't know. I just figured I would ask you guys, get your opinion on it, tell me what you think. Is Heroes lacking content? Would you guys like to see some new things to do with your characters? Because, there's a lot there to talk about, and I'm losing my mind every day that I just go into the arena and use Ryoma. And I need to actually, like, make more teams that actually use the characters in here, so I'll work on that. But, you know, I figured I would just do a little video, discuss this with you, ask what you guys would think. You know, do we need more content other than just Arena, or are you satisfied with what is currently in the game? I'm sure a lot of you are just like, yeah, I would like more content. You know, anything new is good, but I would like to honestly get, you know, your opinions on it, because it's a fascinating subject and I like hearing what everyone has to say. So that's basically all I have to talk about, guys. I'm gonna go back to grinding Ursula and Priscilla and hopefully making a Horse Emblem team, which you guys can see in Arena, which I'm going to be doing very soon. And we of course have the level 1, well, the 1-star Arena team coming up as well. That's going to be a bit more annoying to actually make, but I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. Love you guys. As always, catch you soon. And if you want, go check out our Shadows of Valentia Let's Play. It's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying that game immensely. We only have 1 episode up right now, but if you do enjoy it, go you know, if you enjoy Heroes, go check it out. We have a lot of fun with it. So, catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching.